people are all in hazmat suits using like tongs to hand you the tests, and I don't know if it's a nose swab or the throat swab or
Oh, I'm
whatever, but
afraid of that.
I think they have it might be the throat one. I think they have you do it and then you give it back to the place like as you're in the drive-through,
Huh.
and then they. But here's the thing: they've been telling people you get your results in 7 to 10 business days. So
So then you can just have it.
by the time you are told that you have it or don't have it, you can now have it or don't have it because fucking 2 weeks passed
Yeah.
and now you don't have it and you think you have it because they told you you have it.
That,
You don't
wait,
know.
there's a test for your throat?
Yeah, they're doing it in the UFC now.
Oh, is that
There's
one
a
more
bunch of
accurate?
I don't. I'm not
You have
totally
to go
sure.
like really far down. See, the problem with like people doing so like I've heard of people like doing oh they've had to do it themselves, and I'm like, well, for like the nose one, like they have to go super
Ugh,
deep in their
ugh.
nose, and I feel like if someone was like, hey, do it to yourself, I would go,
Oh my god!
did it,
I'd
and then I
fucking
would
get
give it
one
back to
booger and I'd be done.
yeah, and then they would go, oh, well, it's negative. Well, of course it's negative because I didn't do it right because I'm a pussy. So
Yeah,
like why like we're just gonna make people do it themselves and then they're not doing it right. And they're like, oh, all these negative tests. They're like, dude, none of us have it. Yeah, because you're obviously not gonna jam a stick all the way to your brain.
no way. But I think in the drive-through, the people they're in like hazmat suits. They look like little crazy beekeepers, and they're telling people how to do it. Like they got the instructions, and they'll tell them. And it might be the throat one. The UFC like just said that the other day that they're doing that from now on because they usually test people before and after fights
Yeah.
and before and after weigh-ins. But sometimes guys after the fight they get their nose broken and they
Oh,
literally
and they
can't
can't
do it.
go.
So many
Oh,
guys get broken noses from these fights.
dude.
Yeah, so they can't do it. So they have to do the throat swab. And a bunch of other fighters were complaining. I have a cat next to me. A bunch of other fighters were complaining because they're like, well, he didn't have to do the nose one. I don't want to have to do the nose one. Hey, my nose is broke too, even though it might not be. But yeah, and then
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if
actually,
you could do it the easier way, then do it the easier way.
yeah,
Well, it's
actually,
just the Corey show, and
well, no, I had